afternoon, everyone. I'm Estela Casas. Thanks for choosing 9 News Now. We are under a weather authority alert for the possibility of strong storms and heavy rain. Chief Meteorologist Robert Bettis joins us now. Robert, how's it look out there?
Estela, not good in some places, and we all want to be on alert tonight because the thunder showers that have cropped up so far today have unlocked a significant amount of rainfall. We have a unique combination of heat. We're at 104 at the airport right now. Plenty of moisture and very unstable atmosphere. That dome of high pressure is giving way to storms, and those storms are already dumping heavy rainfall in the area. We'll zoom in on Chaparral. First of all, this is going to flood streets, so don't drive anywhere around the Chaparral area. It's moving into northeast El Paso, northwest El Paso too, and encroaching toward Anthony right now. We've also got out to the west of Anthony some significant storms, and around Las Cruces. These thunder showers started well to the west, but now the heavy rainfall seems to be inching back in toward the west side of Las Cruces, as well as filling in toward University Park. Do not drive into these flooded roadways. These storms will be popping up just about every part of the county. It's just a matter of time. Now here's a quick look ahead. We'll drop that temperature down to 99 tomorrow with clouds and more scattered thunder showers. I'm going to have your detailed forecast coming up in just a little bit. Estela.
Okay, Robert, thank you. Our other top story of the day, the El Paso County Coliseum is safe from demolition for now, but federal officials are still asking you to weigh in on the proposed expansion of the Bridge of the Americas. The General Services Administration is presenting 3 options today at a community meeting at the Hilos de Plata Senior Center. Our KTSM 9 News reporter Jesus Baltazar is live in South Central El Paso, where the meeting is set to begin shortly. And Jesus, the community has some real concerns.
They do, Estela. As you can see, residents are already showing up for the meeting that will be starting in just under 30 minutes, speaking with community advocates earlier in the day, telling me that their main concern and their goal is to remove commercial traffic from the Bridge of the Americas once and for all. Now, the GSA is set to consider 3 remaining options for the bridge. 2 of them would see the bridge modernized, with one extending beyond the port of entry's current boundaries and require new land acquisition. The other, and what residents have been fighting for, would see it renovated within its current boundaries and eliminate commercial cargo operations. The last, to take no action at all. The meeting could mark a significant step for residents in what has been an ongoing problem for decades.
Right, between those that are planning for a community and the community that is affected by those plans. We are a very vulnerable community that has been exploited and polluted upon for a long time. We're in the 99th percentile when we talk about cancer, toxins, diesel pollution.
Aslan says it has taken a while for the GSA to actually consider the ongoing health concerns facing residents in the nearby neighborhoods, highlighting that when the process began, there wasn't even an option to remove commercial traffic. Now, again, the meeting is set to begin in under 30 minutes. As you can see behind me, residents are already here strong, making their voice heard, and we'll have more for you later tonight at 10. For now, reporting from South Central El Paso, Jesus Baltazar, KTSM 9 News.
Okay, Jesus, thank you very much. And at 3 minutes past 5 o'clock, we're going to take you outside for a look at traffic. This is I-10 and US 54. And Roberts. In that area, there's really nothing happening out there. No flashing lights, no stalled vehicles. It's looking good. Let's take a look at another camera, which might be a little busier. This one, I-10 and US 54. As you can see, the traffic is starting to build, headed probably to the east side, as some people are starting to make their long drive home, but some of those cars are just slowing by very quickly, including that big truck. Well, the village of Ruidoso has revised the number of missing people down to 1. It was 11 yesterday. The update was provided earlier today, and actually I think that number has gone down. The number of fatalities still stands at 2, and according to the Forestry Division, the South Fork fire is now 64% contained, but has already destroyed more than 17,000 acres. The Salt fire is estimated at almost 8,000 acres and is now 55% contained. The New Mexico Attorney General's office says there will be consequences for those looking to take advantage of the victims of the Ruidoso fires. New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torres held a news briefing today in response to reports of unjustifiable price increases after the mandatory evacuation of thousands of residents in the Ruidoso and Mescalero areas. He said in addition to rate hikes in area hotels, his office also received reports of unfair practices by retailers, reiterating that his office is ready to take legal action if needed.
Of activity, there is always going to be in a tourist destination some variability in the prices that people get charged. If there are substantial price increases that don't correspond to something like that and correspond to instead evacuation orders coming out of the village, that's something that the law will not allow.
Attorney General Torres says the Department of Justice will be taking the lead on handling these reports to allow law enforcement to focus on recovery and operations. Only on KTSM. Through all the devastation and destruction the wildfires are leaving in the communities near and around Ruidoso, many organizations continue lending a helping hand to those who lost everything. One of those organizations is Samaritan's Purse, an international evangelical Christian disaster relief organization. Our KTSM 9 News reporter Oriana Botaro spoke with one of the program organizers. She brings us more on their efforts to help. Oriana.
Stella, since the fires broke out, the nonprofit relief organization has been monitoring the situation daily, considering how the ministry could respond effectively. The organization deployed disaster relief specialists, including a tractor trailer stocked with tools and equipment to help the areas ravaged by the fires.
So today, actually on the 26th, we had our disaster relief unit roll into town, and it's full of tools and supplies that will be used by volunteers to go to these homes and assist homeowners with the things that they need. Primarily what we'll be doing here is assisting homeowners with the sifting through the ashes to recover heirlooms and wedding rings and jewelry, but also other items that might have survived the fire.
That was Tony Williamson, program manager with the organization, and he also told us this isn't the first time they have assisted Ruidoso. They were also out there helping when the McBride fires broke out in 2022. Williamson is encouraging homeowners in need of assistance to call the number that you're seeing on your screen, and for anyone interested in volunteering, they will be hosting volunteer orientations all week long. You can find all of that information in their website at SamaritansPurse.org. Reporting in the newsroom, Oriana Botaro, KTSM 9 News.
Okay, Oriana, thank you. Always good people out there. And did you know those who work in the media have to go through firefighter training to even cover fires? Coming up, we'll show you what some members of our team went through while training at the Fire Academy. Then a Favens High School student has been named UIL Outstanding Performer of the Year. We'll tell you more on today's Estelas Estrellas. Thanks for watching KTSM 9 News Now, putting local first.
Weather Authority, Robert Bettis, the Borderlands' only certified broadcast meteorologist.
KTSM has issued a weather authority alert due to the potential for very rapid, heavy rainfall with thunder showers as well as strong storms tonight and well into our evening hours. We have a unique combination of events today. Look at the high temperatures so far. We've made it to 105 at El Paso, 107 Juarez, 106 Las Cruces, 100 degrees in Alamogordo. We have a dome of high pressure over the borderland. Underneath that dome of high pressure, significant amounts of moisture. Well, the instability has broken through all the caps, so these thunderstorms could get quite problematic rather rapidly. We're in a very unstable environment right now. Look at the radar composite. We've had quite a bit of heavy rainfall come down through Hudspeth County. Where you see the green, have a flood advisory in the southern portion of Otero County. Right now in county, very light rain coming down around Tornillo and out toward San Eli. But this is the hot spot right here, just a little bit to the west of Chaparral, right on the spine of the Franklin Mountains. Heavy rainfall will be entering those gullies on both sides of the mountain, and it seems to be filling in and growing down toward Anthony, so do not drive into the flooded roadways out there. Out west of Anthony, another significant cell. There's probably a little bit of light hail contamination in these storms. West of Las Cruces near Picacho, we've got some moderate rainfall with the heavier stuff up along I-25 as you're heading to the north. Expect these thunder showers to fill in. You can see the general pattern where one storm gets going in this environment and then all the other storms just break out in a domino effect. It's been very quiet in the heart of town. That can change on a dime, and of course those streets can flood rapidly, so let's exercise caution. Don't drive into flooded roadways. We have a flood advisory for Ruidoso and east of Ruidoso, where they've already had thunder showers today. It is 87 degrees in Las Cruces right now. That's dropped down from, of course, 106. So 61 is the dew point. With dew point temperatures like that, you can understand we've got so much moisture. In fact, tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies. We will have another round of evening thunder showers. High temperature tomorrow, I'm dropping it down to 99 degrees with all of that additional cloud cover. Allergy forecast 4 for tomorrow, 4.5 on Friday. Your lows, 73 Alamogordo, 73 Deming, 75 Juarez, and 73 for Van Horn. High temperatures tomorrow, 95 Alamogordo, 97 Deming, 99 Juarez, and 97 for Van Horn. 70 your low temperature tonight, Las Cruces. Heavy rain threat. Take it seriously because rain rates have been over an inch per hour. 97 high temperature for tomorrow with more scattered late day thunder showers. 75 at the airport tonight. It's been eerily quiet in county. That can change on a dime, so please exercise extreme caution. 99 the high temperature for tomorrow. Only KTSM gives you 9 full days of weather. We'll see some isolated storms on Friday with 103, 105 on Saturday. I believe we have another significant round of late day thunder showers. Isolated storms Sunday and Monday, highs 103, 104 on Tuesday with the day off from the storms. Thunder showers return with a vengeance on Wednesday, 4th of July, 99 the high temperature with, of course, late day thunder showers, which is very usual for the 4th of July. All week long, I've been dreaming about using a fire hose or driving a truck at the El Paso Fire Academy. But weather comes first, and so we've sent Tirsa Ortiz, who I might add looks fantastic in the firefighting gear. Tirsa, thank you for tooting the siren on the truck for me. That meant a lot.
Anything for you, Robert, and definitely we wish you were out here, but I'll tell you, it definitely is humid. We are feeling those storms coming in, but like you mentioned, we are at the El Paso Fire Academy, and I am joined with FST Jacqueline Marquez. And before we are talking about some of the requirements it takes to be a firefighter, we went through the course a little bit. Can you kind of briefly explain what these requirements are for this specific obstacle?
Yes, of course. So with the Fireground performance evaluation, we do test you, and you have to complete this evaluation under 5 minutes and 37 seconds. This is going to be our dummy drag, and this is going to be simulating a rescue. We do this last, so this one is going to be more of a mental challenge, obviously a physical challenge. This is a 185-pound dummy, okay? And from here, we do recommend that you use your legs, you stay back, you keep that core engaged, and you go ahead and drag for the next 75 feet. So I'll go ahead and let you give it a try.
Oh man, this is no joke. Jackie, I need reinforcements. Back up. Oh, Bobby Bone with Charlie Clark, Nissan Automotive Group. Take it away.
I got you. Let's go.
Let's go, Bobby. Well, like I mentioned, this is incredibly heavy. I'm letting Bobby take it away, but don't go anywhere. We have more Small Town Spotlight in our 6 o'clock and more news in our 5 o'clock. You're watching KTSM 9 News at 5. We'll be right back.
Today we shine the light on the men and women firefighters who are often witnesses to devastating situations, and sometimes it doesn't even deal with fires. Andy Morgan and Monica Cortez have a preview to tonight's Small Town Spotlight. Hi there.
Hey there, Estella. Thank you very much. That's right. We're here at Escarte Park, where, of course, the El Paso Fire Academy is located. I saw we're already once again putting Tirza through the ringer.
Yeah, she was part of the crew that came out here to do that academy. And as a matter of fact, the fire crew here, everyone is always so hard at work, making sure that they're up, I guess, up to date on all the awesome things that they need to do, but also promoting fire safety.
And it's become kind of one of those traditions. The media goes to it every single year, goes through the Fire Academy. This year we had Tirza Ortiz, who you just saw going through there, Paulina Spencer, Sebastian Esquivel, and Gabby Rodriguez. They all participated for the media in this Fire Academy. Here's what they had to work on.
I'm glad we made it to Friday finally. We have a few more things going on today.
We are going to fight a simulated fire and put it out and make our way back outside with guided help from the wonderful fire department.
This is pretty fun, pretty intense. A lot of sweat and tears and effort goes into this.
Good. Focus on that solid area, okay?
There you go. There you go.
Go more. Go! Overall, I think you all did a really good job.
Oh my gosh. It was hot in there.
Awesome job to everyone. Real quickly, Santiago Reyes also participated in the Fire Academy. So big shout out to everyone who did it. And you know, I was seeing a little bit outside, just looking at Tirza doing it, and it sounds so hard. But to tell us more about it, of course, is Jacqueline Martinez from the El Paso Fire Department. Jackie, thank you so much for being here with us for today. And tell us a little bit about what it takes to be a part of this academy.
So what it takes to be part of this academy, we're obviously looking for trainees, and there is 3 fundamentals that we look for on a trainee. That would be academics, moral character, and physical fitness. We want that trainee to be, the attitude that that trainee has to come here to be able to learn, to teach them. We do get them certified medically and fire, and obviously we have to get them mentally prepared. We have to get them physically prepared, but we do focus on those 3 fundamentals.
What about some of the testing requirements? And I guess more so maybe the process that they go through. I know that we kind of saw some of the media people going through it, but I know the actual process to become a firefighter with the El Paso Fire Department, very, very extensive.
Yes, so basically the process to become a trainee, you do go through the interviewing process, but before that, you do have to do a written exam. After that, we do a CPAT, what is called a CPAT, and that would be your physical exam. And then after you do your physical exam, then we do a background check. After that, then obviously you have your medical entry, and then you go through an oral interview, and where they ask you questions about your background, they ask you questions about your packet, your times, things of that sort. And if you make it past those things, then you get to meet the fire chief and you have an interview with the fire chief.
Awesome.
Extensive.
Thank you so much. Jacqueline Manriquez, thank you so much for being here with us today.
And make sure you're tuning in to KTSM 9 News at 6 for this week's Small Town Spotlight. We'll see you then, and we'll be right back after this break.
Fabian's high school pianist Cesar Flores is today's Estelas Estrellas. He's been selected as an outstanding performer at the 2024 Texas State Solo Ensemble Contest. Wow, this is video from the district's X page of Cesar playing at the board meeting earlier this month. Fabian's ISD says only the top 2 to 3% of solo performers among approximately 100,000 participants are given that honor, earn that honor. Cesar was awarded a gold medal. He also plays trombone, tuba, guitarrón, and the harp. I would say he's very, very talented.
Yeah, gifted people like that usually don't stop at the keyboard.
Right.
They can play just about everything.
Instruments. Yes.
That's wonderful. Congratulations. Okay, would you like to be a weather watcher? Send those fantastic pictures to news@ktsm.com. Vicki, we got so many beautiful pictures, and look at that, the sunrise over the Mesilla Valley. Well, you'll have interesting clouds to photograph this evening with thunderstorms in the area. Right now you can see that cell that's just to the west of Chaparral growing down into North Hills on the northeast side of town. That's approaching 54 right when people are trying to get home, so let's slow down there. Also, just to the west of Anthony and, of course, around Las Cruces, we've got the heaviest rainfall. We want to keep the chance of heavy rainfall in for hours tonight. And even though the heart of El Paso County has been pretty dry, that can change on a dime within the next hour or so. So we'll get more thunder showers tomorrow with a high temperature of 99. Friday, isolated storms, then thunder showers return in a potent way on Saturday evening with a high of 105 that day. Isolated storms Sunday, Monday, a day off. Tuesday, thunder showers return potentially strong Wednesday, and then the 4th of July, muggy and 99 with the chance of storms, but it almost always, we get a little bit of rain on the 4th of July, so very normal.
I mean, so much needed rain, but we just don't need it to fall so fast, right?
And tonight's one of those nights where it makes me very nervous. Estella, the atmosphere is charged up. We don't get these days often, but when we do, we got to be ready.
Be careful out there if you're going to go out. Stay home. We'll see you back here for KTSM at 6.
At 6.
Yes.